The alignment of your four bodies, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual, enables you to experience life in a unique manner. You no longer feel torn among clashing thoughts, emotions, and bodily restrictions. Your entire being moves as a powerful force towards a singular purpose, with clarity and strength. At this moment, energy alignment unlocks your true potential. That gains the physical body vitality, turns emotions into the source of power instead of turmoil, sharpens the mind, and awakens the spirit to its highest calling. Everything starts making sense. The chaos that once dictated your life begins to dissolve. While energy harmony flows, manifestations become effortless, decisions become intuitive, and obstacles transmute into stepping stones. This is the reason why ancient traditions, secret societies, and spiritual teachings emphasizes on energy mastery. It is the hidden key for creating and shaping one's reality with precision. But here's the deeper truth. Alignment is not solely a balancing act, it is discipline, and self-discipline holds untold power. Recognizing how power moves internally is the first step. The second is learning how to direct it consciously. At this point, you cease to be a victim. You stop to be a victim of extrinsic forces pulling you in different directions. It is then that you shift into a self-sustaining inner state of power where everything is dictated by your chosen frequency, state of being, and life experiences. The world around you ceases to feel chaotic and out of control. Instead, it serves as a mirror of your internal state. The key to this transformation: realizing that literally everything comprising existence, including your thoughts, emotions, actions, and even your breath, is energy. The moment you become a master of your energy is the moment you master your reality. Energy alignment is a secret that has been kept for generations and is hidden in broad daylight. Controlled systems flourish with powerless and fragmented figures that are detached from their real source of power. They seek to have you drained, distracted, and divided because a complete person who knows how to use their energy is beyond restraint. No longer will fear, scarcity, or outside influences hold any dominion over them. Their movement is guided by purpose, clarity, and unshakable certainty. For this reason, history's greatest spiritual masters, visionaries, and enlightened beings have and always will say the same thing: know the self, master your energy, and you will master the universe. These systems target your mind, your emotions, your physical tendencies, and even your spiritual consciousness. If energy acts as the basis of reality, why do countless people feel entrapped, powerless, or stuck and unable to construct the life they long for? This question has an incredibly simple answer. Concealed forces are in action, draining and manipulating your energy without your consent. The idea of such systems creates the desire to hide from your true power, and these systems are built within society, ensuring the masses remain detached from achieving their full power. Mental programming is one of the most potent methods of control. From the time you come into this world, you are fully inundated with ideas, beliefs, and limits that mold your perception of reality. Thinking is not what the education system teaches you, it teaches you to obey. The media does not inform, it programs. Fear, division, and helplessness are what you are served, and to an extent, these force you to remain in a mental prison where you see yourself as just one person, small and insignificant. But the truth is that your mind is the true architect of your reality. Every belief you hold and every thought you entertain is a blueprint of your experience. This is why those who control the information you consume control how you think, and by extension, the reality you create. Apart from one's mental programming, emotional manipulation exists as well. Your emotions are more than feelings. They are powerful currents of energy that dictate your experience. Fear, doubt, anger, and guilt are more than just nasty feelings. They are frequencies that trap you in a low energy state to keep you stuck in repetitive cycles. Your emotions are blasted at you every second of every day through social media, news, entertainment, and even social gatherings that keep you more impulsive rather than proactive. However, comprehension of your emotions, being able to be consciously controlled, is what makes the difference, for then you are able to escape the mental prison. Learning to pick your desired state of being increases your frequencies to match the desired reality you want to materialize. Then, there's the controlling of your spiritual energy. Society tells you that the material world is the only truth. You need to toil, suffer, and gather stuff so that you can be happy. This is a ruse that is meant to keep you separated from your true being. Your spirit is the fire within you, and it is your direct connection to the infinite. It is directly your creative force, your intuition, and your ability to transcend limitations. The best part is, once you are aware of this truth, you no longer seek approval from the outside world. You understand everything you seek is within you. This is why the powerful fear spiritual awakening. It creates autonomous people that are no longer controllable. Finally, your physical body is also being controlled. The products you consume and the air you breathe has all been altered in some way to dilute your vitality and reduce your natural energy flow. Processed foods, chemical additives, and artificial environments ensure that you are not able to function at your body's maximum potential. The moment your physical energy is tampered with, everything else suffers. But the moment you decide to take back control through conscious nutrition, movement, and a connection with nature, you take complete control of your essentials. In essence, the contemporary world is constructed in a way that sucks the life out of you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. When you understand the rules of the game, you can choose to disengage from it and play according to your own. You can retake governance of your energy, re-establish your alignment, and embrace the immense potential that inherently belongs to you, restoring what is rightfully yours to shatter the deception with the knowledge of the forces that are working against your success. How do you free yourself? The answer is straightforward, yet it requires patience and devotion. You have to take back control of your energy in whichever form it exists. It starts with awareness. Once you are cognizant of the ways your energy is being controlled, you can begin to withdraw support from the structure that confines you. You have the power to transform every thought you accept, every feeling you welcome, and every action you perform. You either empower or disempower yourself. The power is within you. To get started, consciously raise your vibration. Everything is energy, and energy has frequencies. Low fear's vibration of fear, doubt, and scarcity keeps you trapped, while purpose, love, and gratitude set you free. Begin to consciously decide to elevate your frequency daily through your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Send positive energy and speak words of power. Train your mind to ignore limiting beliefs. Surround yourself with high-energy people and environments who uplift you. Next, protect your energy at all costs. Stop shifting your attention to things that drain you. Negative news, toxic relationships, and endless distractions are meant to siphon your energy away from what actually matters. Remember that your focus is your greatest currency. Choose wisely as to where you spend it, then re-establish the ancient resonance with life. The universe operates on cycles, and so does your body. Spend some time outside and observe not only nature, but the flow of energy within your own life. Learn to work with the forces that shape reality rather than contrary to them. And above all, unlock your true self by learning to master the 4 bodies. Work to develop the physical body with exercise and diet. Work to develop the emotional body by learning to appreciate and feel joy. Feed the knowledge-hungry mental body with fact and virtue. Reconnect with your inner fire to awaken the spiritual body. Once all 4 bodies are in harmony, you cease fighting against existence and start transforming it. The world as we know it is changing. You may have already started to notice that more people around you are waking up towards the truth. The systems which have, for centuries, kept humanity in control are losing their grasp on things, and you now stand at the threshold of a grand transformation. The knowledge and awareness is already present, so the only question left is, what do you intend to do with it? Will you rise above the game and reclaim your destiny? The choice is ultimately yours, but once you know the truth, there is no turning back. Awareness is what begins the real journey, and at this stage one must ask themselves, are you ready? With the abundance of knowledge one possesses from the start, the only thing left to do is step into your power. Keep in mind that the world will not shift unless you do, so no more hesitation. It's about time one accepts the fact that they have never been passive observers of reality. One is capable of being the creator of whatever reality they wish for. All of the programmings, the limits, and the distractions that once had control over you hold no power any longer, and now You stand as the one at the brink of full potential with the knowledge one has had all along. Now is the time to activate it. The last phase is applying everything as one. It is pertinent to comprehend these ideas on an intellectual level. You should internalize them. Knowledge is only useful when it is put into action. Each day, you are required to practice energy mastery. Every alignment strengthens or weakens with every thought, action, and choice you make. So choose it wisely. Start with small things like watching your breath, controlling vibrations, and speaking with positivity. After that, try to activate your energy fields. Change the aspects of reality that do not serve your higher self and start creating your life on purpose. Those who once domineered you now do not know what to do with you and dread these moments. They depend on your uncertainty, your procrastination, and your fabricated sense of helplessness. The moment you choose to ignore their system and stop going along with their agenda, that is the moment their delusion falls apart. This is why they constantly bombard you with disarray, intimidation, and separation to prevent you from recalling your true self. But now you do. You are not a pawn in the game of life. You are its creator. The great shift, the age of awakening, this moment in time is the greatest transition in humanity. The obsolete world is fading while a new world is taking place. More people are becoming conscious by the day. The system that kept the entirety of humanity in chains is disintegrating. But this all comes with a catch. Will you leverage your newfound authority, or will you succumb to the illusion? Over the next few years, this time will be known for the most change and unrest. Everything you know about the world will continue changing at an alarming rate. Economies, governments, and other established systems will continually fight to stay on top of everything. But they are powerless to stop what has already begun to take place. The shift in the planet's vibration has come among us, and those in alignment will prosper. Those who are in resistance will feel pain. You need to make a choice. What is your stance? For these reasons, mastering energy management has never been more urgent. In periods of chaos, those who can control their vibration remain untouched. You will remain centered during the height of mass panic. You will have the ability to move with intent while others are paralyzed in fear. This is why energy mastery is the most profound expression of what it means to awaken. Not merely knowing reality, but knowing and controlling reality. What is the outcome of countless individuals harnessing this power? The game ends, the illusion collapses, a new era begins. That is the reason why they fear you, because a soul that is awakened is capable of so much more than entire systems of control. And now, try to imagine what happens when an entire singularity decides to awaken to the material and metaphysical facets of existence. This is the true revolution. Not one of violence, but of consciousness. You can already feel the shift, and now you have the power to act on it. This shift is true in nature, just as the nature of the cosmos is bound to transform. You've witnessed it, but now you must become it. Your next steps making real change. Now comes the point of the frequent shifts. You've already received the necessary tools, so now you must put them into play. Here's how you begin all 4 steps unto oneself. Disconnect, withdraw from the myth. Stop feeding the machine. Reduce energy draining aspects. Block out relentless negative factors and eliminate all that brings you down further. Strengthen your 4 bodies: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Every individual being should be nourished, balanced, self-controlled, trained thought processes, and enlightened spirit. Align with natural cycles, pay attention to the world's movement, adapt to the seasons, the moon cycles, and energy shifts. Blending with them instead of challenging them should be the focus. Command reality, stop looking for change when you can be the change. Voice your desires and think, feel, and behave to align with your vision. Awaken others. The supreme assistance one can provide is in guiding other people to recollect. Provide whatever information you can and actively show them what is achievable. This is not solely about the self, but all of humanity, and all it takes is one person to awaken the rest. This process ahead will not be simple, however, it is the only one that is truly rewarding. The world will try to drag you back to the myth. Nothing can say the same trick. Keep your vision strong, increase your energy, and move onward. After all, the truth is and always will be, One is born to be fully extraordinary and never ordinary. You have risen. Well, now that you are awake, there is one thing you need to understand. There is no way back. You are no longer residing in a fantasy world, and the old self, which was filled with fear, doubt and limitations, the old self is controlled, is already gone. This piece of work will talk more about self-realization. We need to understand that we possess phenomenal capabilities. What remains is something far superior, an energy master, a force of transformation, a conscious creator. Many people go through their entire lives in a trance, responding to external stimuli without comprehending that they themselves are capable of changing their destiny. But you, my friend, are not most people. You have perceived the illusion. You are aware of energy, its laws, the dynamics of manifestation, and forces that can shield themselves and control reality. Shattering the shackles of reality, you can freely prance around commanding life instead of responding to it. However, this is what they have failed to explain. That is not the truth, my friends. The truth is self-realization is just the start. It goes downhill from there. True intelligence is when you integrate ethos into every fiber of your being. Amet, when you are infused with a powerful dose of intention, such that you begin to consciously create every action, thought, and breath you exhale and take. Only then, you will emerge out of knowing the truth and evolve into being the truth. Such extensive knowledge is something that the ancient practitioners called the Great Work. This phenomenon highlights the steps one takes to metamorphose oneself from a mundane entity into a godly figure. It is transforming one's life reality and not avoiding it. It is all about having supreme control on one's reality. You are present to transform, construct, bring to life the most exceptional vision of yourself and the world. There is no more time for second guessing. At this moment, you start to become the designer of your own life.